Alright, so this was coming out way later than I wanted it to. Obviously, I've already done info for uh, the celebration and whatnot. But I wanted to focus on the redstone here. Because what's interesting is, well, they have Beerus here. But Beerus probably won't come until I want to say maybe like February or March. We have Gohan here, who already came. What? I think it was end of August. I think the 300 started. The 300 million started. And then they have, well, it's six here, but it's 7 units at EZA. Six of them are obviously summonable. And it's on the redstone right now. So I think that means, that this is going to be coming in part two. Obviously, this came out July 30th for JP. And I think I'm going to guess it's coming in part two of the celebration. I don't know if I said it in my breakdown video, but this is only part one. Part two will start, I want to say the 21st to 22nd. I think I'll probably get info probably Thursday night, next Thursday. So a week from the time of recording this. We'll get info here, and then part two will probably start here. And then let's just say, well, they could technically have two banners here. They could release Kalen Khalifa 23rd or 24th, and then they could do the Tanabana banner on Christmas Day, and that's what these tickets here. I don't know if I can I enlarge that? Nope. Maybe the tickets are for something for Christmas, because obviously you can't use them now. With the new Kalkin Blue banner, he doesn't have tickets or anything. It's just coin or just stones. So the tickets could be coming for like Christmas Day for Tanabana. It could be maybe for the legendary. I mean for Kalen Khalifa. But so, back to this. The 7 EZAs are all coming. It's week. Here, let's go up here. Week to Ginyu Force. I do not remember why it's week to Ginyu Force. But that's the team you should be running. It switches every 5 stages. And then Vegeta is the last one here. So you'll get like here for the first one you get eight of each. For it. Why does it have that extra spot? Oh, okay. These are where we can replay for the drops. So if in the future, if you ever need these medals for something else, that those are the certain stages for it. 30 stones here, and then what's cool is you get 1 stone for 7-step for basically fully Extreme Z Awakening. All 7 characters here. This Tech Android 13 is free to play, which means the update where they put 4 of them in the Baba shop, and then they basically really increase the medal drop rate in the story mode. So that's gonna probably come soon. That could, like I said, I don't expect anything for probably till the 19th. So that's probably when the update thing will come. I don't doubt they'll do anything this weekend. Because we're still 2 weeks out from Christmas. Obviously they usually drop something like Christmas Day, but they also usually have a banner 23rd or 24th. And I thought the Kalkin banner wasn't going to come till later this month, but was it the 9th? Does it say? I think it just came out last I'm gonna guess the ninth, I believe. Um, so yeah. Devilman, obviously Devilman can be used. You get two AGL Tech Int and STR Grand Kais, and then you get three uh, physical Grand Kais. I don't know if that's what that's about. I think they could have gone two all the way, but you get an extra Grand Kai. So who's going to complain about that? Um, Obviously, normal medals. Orbs, that might be well, obviously it's lower, but lower than a normal EZA, because a normal EZA you just have one color. I That might be like 10-15% of a unit only, something like that. So if you're close to finishing them off and you just need a little more orbs, there you go. Yeah, so that's what my takeaway is from this. Obviously, I didn't expect Beerus in there, because obviously everyone else already has an Extreme Z Awakening except for Beerus, and then these 7 here, or 6, and then the free-to-play 7th one. So maybe they will drop STR Beerus here in part 2 along with the 7 EZA. We'll see. Oh, one thing I did not pull up. Tech, Tech Golden Frieza could get an EZA part 2, maybe 2. We'll see. And then next we have, so the story event dropped on the 9th. Yeah, so Kakin came on the 9th. So story event dropped on the 9th. Obviously, 4 characters to farm up. It's only 8 stones. 12 stones. Oh, 14, never mind, I can't math today. 14 stones in total. And then you Dokkan Awaken, Vados is the only Dokkan Awakenable one. If you didn't farm up Hit, you can farm up Hit. Obviously, new Namekians really help. With the Namekian team, and when Piccolo comes, that will be really helpful. Champa, who the physical one is better, but he's not a bad free-to-play option. But now this is out, a lot of people are speculating that finally Kaon Khalifa could be coming out for part 2. It's been what, 8 months? 7 or 8 months since they released, which is crazy. Because what the longest thing is, I believe Janemba at like 10, 9 or 10, something like that. Obviously, really great unit, amazing unit. Best unit in the game. But they could finally be coming. I do not remember how they awaken. Okay, so I think is this the old medal for Vitals? Oops, hit the wrong one. I believe it's all the new medals from the first story event. And then these, hit, obviously need hit for the Dokkan Fest. But I believe these are from the old Universe 6 story event. Yeah, so they have, if we go back here, they have Universe 6 here, and then they have the rest of the Universe Survival Saga. I think you just need the Universe 6. I don't believe... Oh, no, never mind. The Kaon Khalifa medals here drop on... I believe it's this one here, the middle one. So, yeah. So you do need... Okay, so you need that middle Universe Survival Saga. So looks like they could be the main focus for part 2. I personally think they're gonna the legendary banner here will probably be, I'm guessing, the 23rd. I mean, they could always release something next week. They could. I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, they might. They could start part two next Thursday, I guess. Um, well, I guess on second thought, maybe they could start part two and just release everything. But I do think something is gonna come Christmas Day, and I think it's gonna be the Tanabana banner. I think that's what the tickets are for. Um, Now, as far as are we gonna get a ticket for the Legendary Summon, I don't think anyone knows yet. I don't even know if the data miners have said anything. Because obviously Frieza got one for Halloween, and then the next big holiday, well, Thanksgiving's a U.S. thing, but then the next big holiday for the world is Christmas. So they could give out another ticket for LRK on Khalifa. I wouldn't be shocked if they do, because obviously they don't have Pilaf Trove on JP. Excuse me. So they could drop a ticket for the banner, or those Christmas tickets could be for this banner. I guess. I think you can only get 6 of them though in total, because it's you get 3 from missions. And then I believe you get 3 Christmas Eve. So I'm guessing something's gonna drop here. I don't know. I'm thinking it's gonna be a Tanabana banner, because I don't think they're gonna hold them off for 2 weeks basically, because that's a long time between part 1 and part 2. Because they usually do about week and a half of part 1, and then they do I guess for bigger celebrations it's kind of a longer break in between. So we'll see what happens. Obviously no one knows anything. Well, data miners probably know stuff. But Christmas is near. We are 13 days away. These guys are probably 8 days away, 7 days away from coming out, and then I'm going to say the Tanabana banner right now. Obviously, we could have another global first. I doubt it. I think Blue Kaioken was kind of global first right now for Christmas. I doubt they would do something else. I mean, they can, and Truth has been teasing something good coming for Christmas, so we'll see what that is. He's not saying any information. But he knows something's coming for global. But overall, this banner for me personally, rainbow. So I'm gonna upload my summons here when I'm done summoning. Either if I give up or if I finally get them. But so far, it's been terrible. I've only pulled one hit. I pulled about six Android 17s already. I mean, I could have technically rainbowed another version of that 17. But the Goku summons are just not going well. And I did some off-screen singles. Got 2 guaranteed featured animations, long Kamehamehas, and I got a Vegeta and a hit. So, we'll see. Top grossing should come tonight. France is already at 1. US, at least for Google, on the Google side is number 1. I'm pretty sure Apple is too. There's I think Hong Kong might be at number 1. Or maybe not Hong Kong. There's a couple at number 1 already. So I expect top grossing probably tonight. Because they usually do something like a Friday morning or like a month. I think isn't it usually like a Tuesday? A Tuesday morning, like a Tuesday, Friday. They usually do something. Obviously, I didn't expect them to do top grossing on Tuesday here because the banner literally came out technically the 8th. But, the 9th here in the States in the early in the morning. So I didn't expect them to go, one day, boom. Because literally France was the only one that had hit number one, so they wanted to wait and see. But now, the dust is kind of settling. So I'm guessing probably tonight at reset we'll get top grossing. My guess is probably 50 stones. I think they're going to be really generous. They could do 100. I feel like they save 100 for like anniversary. But they could always do 100 stones because Christmas is big. Obviously globally it's big. But we'll see when it happens. Hopefully I get the luck and he just comes to me easily. Please. I don't want to wait a year for you to come back. Like took like 350 days. I think hit came out like I want to say like the 20th last year he came out. So like it was like 348, 350 days it took hit to come back. So we'll see. Obviously we're waiting on part 2. For hopefully I'm right. Hopefully it's these 6. I would love if they do that. If they just, put this out. That'd be really good for the community. Probably the main focus of part 2. The banner is okay. Obviously you have LR here, which is good, and then you have the Tech Caulifla, which has 100% chance to dodge Universe Survival Saga and Pure Saiyans. And then the Kale, who I think it's Universe Survival Saga and Pure Saiyans. I believe she can do like 3 super attacks or something like that. I know less about the Kale than I do the Caulifla, but obviously some good units are coming. It looks like it. Nothing's guaranteed. Obviously, Dokkan doesn't have anything. But we'll know. I'm guessing next Thursday. I'm guessing a week from today we'll know everything that's coming out. They're either going to push it out. They could push it out Friday or Saturday, or they could just wait till Sunday night to push it out. And then, like, again, something's coming 25th. I don't know what. I don't know if it's going to be Tanabana. For all we know, maybe they're just going to do, like, I don't know, maybe they're giving the Christmas tickets, and, well, no, that wouldn't make sense, because if you get 6 tickets, then you wouldn't be able to get 6 LRs. Maybe you can trade them in for, you could do 6 tickets for an LR, 3 tickets for, a Dokkan Fest exclusive, 1 ticket for a normal Dokkan, or a normal SSR or something like that. They could do that. That just kind of popped into my mind. Speaking of which, good thing that was there. He could get an easy A for part 2. Obviously, he just came out October 15th. He just got his easy A on JP. But he works so well with the Blue Kaioken. Well, they're technically both Blue Kaioken, but this one just has Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. It doesn't have the Kaioken, even though the effect. But they work really well together. So he could get an easy A. I would not be surprised if he didn't. Or surprised if he did. But what I don't know about is he literally just came out a month and a half ago? Well, I guess almost 2 months, because October 15th to December 15th would be 2 months. So he's almost only 2 months old on JP. I don't know if they would bump him up really far for global, especially because he is really good. Let's go here. Obviously, they both Kaioken's greatly raise. Let's pull up the Dokkan Fest. Or the Awaken. They obviously both greatly raise attack. So that's good. And then Just their key links together are they share a lot of key links. They have Super Saiyan. It does have okay. Yeah, so they share a lot of links together. They're both on a ton of categories. So he could come. Good thing I saw that because I didn't think about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. A lot of stuff is coming. Hopefully, obviously nothing is confirmed until they release it either on the Twitter, in game. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and peace out.